Hello. Hey. Hey, who's what? Hello, Magnus. Nyoom nyoom. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Oh, that's sleepy. Hmm. La, 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 la. How was your weekend? You nyooming well? His weekend? Hmm? Yes? Got my coffee. In order to combat the sleepy, I got coffee. Yes. Sleepy! Somebody. Guess whose cat just lost another living mouse in their flat? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's somebody's cat. Living mouse. How big is the mouse? Big mouse? Uh-oh. Big mouse in the house. I remember one time, this was the first time my cats caught a mouse in this house. It's a very small mouse, right? And the mouse hiding, the mouse was hiding behind the door. And it could not escape at all. I actually have a photo of it. And the cats are just guarding the escape path. They're not playing with it. They're just intimidating the mouse, and the mouse is at the corner, pretending, pretending that everything's alright. And I have two cats, right? The orange cat is the one who likes to catch a lot of stuff, but also the tabby cat, the gray one, he also likes to catch a lot of stuff. He's just kind of lazy. It's the orange cat who's more active. Red Cloud, hello, are you new? Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, that poor mouse, dude. He was cornered for a long time at the back of the door. And then I had to distract the cats. Because eventually I was able to let it out of the house. The mouse? Let the mouse out of the house. I had to distract my cats. And I had to close the windows and the door so they don't run after it. That poor mouse. Orange cat based. Hello, Army. Yeah. Got an orange cat. His orange is faded, actually. He's not bright orange. His orange is faded. You could say the same about his brain. His brain is faded. No, I'm joking. His brain is full of lava. Mm. The size was around half a hand without tail. Ooh. Ooh. I guess that's like average mouse size. Or is it? Well, I have a small hand, so... At least it's not a rat. Have you seen those rats? Like big ones? Like sewer rats? And the thing about big rats is their fur is bald. But it's not all bald. They have bald patches, and the real big sewer rats, they're kind of disgusting. Good thing my cats don't catch those. If they catch those, it's over. It's over for me, not for the cats, not for the rat. Because those rats, oh, they're nasty. They probably got rabies or something. I don't know. You have big hands? Uh-oh. Large land. She's for now not having the house as much as she wants to. Is the cat looking for the mouse? Or is the mouse roaming freely? Oh no. Oh no! For now, I only have one video to watch. The Necrons video. I could probably watch another one. A short one. Today's stream is gonna be a short stream. Not even looking for the mouse. Oh my god, this cat. Oh. She forgot about it already. She forgot, okay? There is one video I'm very interested in watching. You probably have seen it before. Let me see if I can find it. It's a parody. It's called 3000 Years in the Future, the History Channel Finds Your Room. By Wizards with Guns. Good morning, Jane. Hey, Newming. Burger? Burger? Yes. Okay. Are you ready? Sounds goofy. My cats are only interested in live toys. They chase the mice and they chase the lizards so they could have a toy, and then when it's dead, they're not interested anymore. They hide it in the bedroom, which is kinda they just put it under the pillow or something. Because sometimes I wake up and there's a dead lizard under the pillow. A surprise snack for later. They probably think I'm starving or something. They're trying to feed me. Okay, so today's plan, I'm just gonna watch 2 videos. Or maybe like 1 short video, I'm not sure. It's gonna be a really short stream today. I'm gonna relax today. Well, I say that, but I have a lot of work to do, so yeah. I'm very sleepy and I have a lot of work to do, so it's gonna be a short stream. This one and this one. I always see this in my recommended, so I'm like, huh, I wonder what this is about. Hello, Magnus. Okay, let's do this. Mechanicus? Gotta pause the music. By the way, I'm enjoying a lot of Mechanicus. Mechanicus is really fun to play, huh? It's very addicting. I like it. I feel they're very effective with. No, they're. It's not that. It's just my. I guess it's my reaction towards the tech priests, cause. Because I react too much to the tech priest when they're not doing well, and I'm not very good at the game, right? And I just blame the tech priest when I lose. But when I was playing, right? Every time every time it's always Jeremiah who dies. If you played Mechanicals, you know who Jeremiah is. So there's a tech priest called Jeremiah, Manarius, and Leonardus. Those are the ones that I have right now. And when I started playing, Jeremiah keeps dying. I always blame him. And Manarius always has to carry. He's always the last one to survive the fights. So, naturally, I favor Manarius over Jeremiah. And right now, my build is like Manarius is the leader, kind of the leader, and he's gonna carry the whole fight. If everybody fails, he will do it. If anybody can do it, it's gonna be Manarius. And Jeremiah is what I made him mechanic, exomechanic. I don't know what you call that. So I made him a mechanic, and he's the tank. He's the tank boy. He's gonna go in there. I feel like I since Jeremiah always dies, I send him to his doom earlier because I make him the tank. He does melee. He's the one who does melee damage, the big bonk, and gets all the cognition and all that stuff. Then Leonardus, I made him a range. I just gave him 2 guns. Leonardus is like the mini Manarius. He can bonk and he can also shoot. Mm, he can he cannot really take care of himself. He's just there for support. He's like the backup. I favor Manarius over everyone else. Oh, I mean, I guess it's my fault for building their like skill tree that way because they have a skill tree. But also, no, it's their fault. That's not my fault. The same kind, but more easy. Their Chaos Gate about the Grey Knight. Chaos Gate? What's that? Is that a game? Demon Hunters? Ooh. I was under the impression that it's only Mechanicus and Rogue Trader that is like that type of game, like turn-based game. This looks old as fuck. Jesus. Oops. I was not born in 2024. 1970, how about that? I was born in 1970. 2022. It has mixed reviews. Huh? What? It's not turn-based? Oh, it is turn-based. Skaven? Is it Skaven the Rats? Oh, I have this game, Gladius. I don't know if I'm gonna play it though. I just got it for free. Skaven! Cinematic was made by the guy that do as a stylist? Hello, Rudolph. Necron Supremacy? Okay, okay. Enough yapping. We're yapping too much. Oh my god. Chat is making me yap. Oh no. The yapping. I don't know when I'm gonna talk about One Piece. Dude, I just finished. Oh my god, I'm yapping already. Oh no, I'm yapping. I'm supposed to be watching. I finished the Alabasta arc. Maybe I could yap about it later. We'll see. We should watch this because I'm getting distracted. Leutin09. Every time I search for his channel, YouTube is auto-correcting it to someone else. So weird. Anyway, Leutin-chan, this is the first video I'm gonna watch from him. Beginning of Necrons. I mean, the beginning. Necrons. Is the beginning of the story, of the lore, of the history. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. Leutin-chan. The grim darkness of the future, there's only war, of course.
This is Leutin.
Leutin?
Welcome to my new series exploring the universe of Warhammer 40,000. 40k is a vast and fascinating universe with lore so complicated you could spend literally weeks discussing it. So one of the most difficult choices for me was where to begin with it. Now, the universe of 40k is such a mass of cross-referenced nuances and interlinked stories of revenge, justice, hatred and brutality. It's like trying to explain the whole of human history to an alien race.
I've seen this before. From that, oh, what was that? I reacted to one of that. I reacted to that video. There's a guy with this kind of helmet. Like an elephant. I don't know, I forgot.
So breaking the lore of 40k down into YouTube videos is quite a complicated matter. Now, one last thing to mention is that Games Workshop themselves have stated that in the 41st millennium, information is fragmented, intercepted, distorted, suppressed, and often flat out just false. So with this in mind, a lot of 40k lore, beyond stuff that you would consider out and out facts, can be regarded more as hearsay than something that's just set in stone. This is especially true of ancient lore and race histories. This is in part because it allows Games Workshop to make changes to the universe without upsetting devout players, but it also...
What? All of the lore is hearsay? This is not real? Uh-oh. Iron Hand's Terminator. Terminator armor from the Iron Hand chapter. Hello, Wahoo. What did he say? Everything is hearsay? The lore is fragmented in the 41st millennium. Millennium? Century. 41st millennium, sheesh. Everything is hearsay. Well, I guess it's kinda like that with history IRL. Because you're not sure what really happened in history. I mean, there are evidence of what really happened in history, but also there's a lot of information that has been proven to be false. You know what I mean? When people discover new stuff, the old stuff that they used to teach at school is still perpetrated everywhere, but also it's not true anymore. Something like that, you know? And sometimes legend is mixed with what really happened. Maybe it's natural. How can you know the true history of something that happened like thousands of years ago when no one was alive? Hmm? But it's kind of strange because I didn't know that they said that about the lore of Warhammer. It's not real. It's hearsay. History shall only remember a fraction of the truth. That's true. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. The Vampire Hunter movie. Fragmented, add a spice of false information from Inquisition and you have modern lore of Warhammer. Good example is the female Custodes. Are they pushing through with that? I guess they are. It's all over the place. A beloved Necron character, Trazin, the Infinite, also somewhat joked that he couldn't remember parts of the people's history quite well, being 60 million years old. I guess you're bound to forget stuff. This is the thing about immortality, right? This is what I thought about immortality. If somebody wants to be immortal, or like, if you actually live that long, really long time, I feel like you need a bigger brain. You need a bigger memory in your brain so you could actually remember a lot of stuff that happened in your life. So why would you want to live for that long when you can't even remember what you did last month? You don't even remember where you put your cell phone this morning, huh? Huh? How are you gonna remember everything that happened to you if you actually live for like 100 years, 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 3,000 years? Just the thing about being immortal is kind of scary. Aside from the fact that everybody dies before you, all your friends die before you, everyone you know dies before you, and then eventually you will forget about them. Happy! Hello! Welcome to the channel. We're talking about happy things. Trazin is the guy that collects stuff, huh? The collector. Hello, John. The Empire built Trazin his own statue, which he later stole to put into his museum. I now believe Abraham Lincoln is actually a vampire hunter, but the history books just won't admit for lore accuracy. Yeah, all the previous American presidents were vampire hunters. That's true.
That makes a lot of sense in reality, where war has been raging since almost the beginning of time. Also, if you look at humanity, it's often true that history is written by the victors. And so with that in mind, you might expect some facts within the universe of 40k to be anything from an eyewitness
History is
account
written by the victors
to complete misinformation.
Wait! I watched something about that. About history. Hello, Shiro, how are you doing? History is written by the victors. No. Do you watch Tasting History with Max Miller? I think that's where I... Hold on. I remember something. They always say that history is written by the victors. But also, there's a lot of history that is not written. And you can uncover the truth. You can uncover history through other things. Oh, it was that episode, it was that video where he was talking with the guy who lives in the mine. In a mining town. In America. You know the channel? So, Max Miller collaborated with a guy who lives in a mining town. In an abandoned mining town. And what they said is like, it's true that history is written by the victors. But also, the longer he stays in that town, he uncovers a lot of new stuff, right? And eventually, even if history is written by the victors, the people of the current age will know what really happened, because you can't really erase all that stuff that happened from the perspective of the losers. Because if there's a victor, there's a loser, right? So it's kind of saying that you're forgetting what the loser experienced. What is the loser history? But also, you can't really erase that. It may be forgotten by a lot of people, but the people who are dedicated to history will be able to find what actually happened. You know what I mean? it's not just about the written history. There's a lot more history and things, like objects and artifacts. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not even good at history. I'm the sort of person who's not good at history. I just like listening to people talk about history. Pretty good, pretty good. No. Major Cole recently made a vid on some underrated Necron characters, including the one with brain and memory damaged Nemesis. Nemisor. Zanderk. Emperor is canonically a vampire hunter, so maybe he was Abraham Lincoln. Zanderk thinks everyone, including himself, are still flesh and blood Necrontyr, so he also sees all enemies, whether human, tyrant, or orc, as Necrontyr. Hello, Jess. There's always multiple sides in history, not just victors and losers. Sometimes we could also include the onlookers. Yeah, people who just wants to watch, like us. We're just watching. We're reacting. Oh, do you think history will remember the React content creators? The React Andes? Probably not. Like 100 years from now, people are gonna be like, yeah, that happened. Like, people just react to stuff. So weird, right? Hello, Oliver. Hello, Ollie. How are you doing?
Then, translates to becoming the gospel word as it's passed down through the ages. So where do we start our journey into the grim darkness of the 41st millennium? At the beginning, of course. We leave the Imperium of Mankind behind and travel some 60 million years before to the earliest time when one peaceful, hyper-advanced race were masters of their own destinies.
When he said one peaceful, I thought, One Piece? What? What? Where's One Piece? My brain is full of One Piece. Did you hear that? Okay.
Where one peaceful...
One Piece? Like what? One Piece is real, guys. It's also in Warhammer.
Hyper-advanced race were masters of their own destinies. These beings are simply referred to as the Old Ones, and they are, as far as recorded, the first sentient life in the universe. Their lives focused on the acquisition of knowledge and to seed the universe with life, terraforming and creating new species, including one unintelligent ape-like species on a small blue planet in the Milky Way. Now, very little specific details exist around the Old Ones themselves, but the story of their place in the grand scheme of things is where we will begin. Now, the Old Ones had great psychic powers and built many wonders of godlike beauty and size. And it was this vast understanding of the universe that allowed them to manipulate alternate dimensions and begin constructing their arguably greatest achievement, known as the Webway. Now, as its name describes, this is a web of pathways that allowed the Old Ones to travel through a vast sea of dimensional energy known.
This was from 9 years ago. How true is this? Did they change anything about lore during this time? I thought it was the Eldar who created the Webway. It was the Old Ones who created the internet? Huh. I'm getting a lot of mixed stuff. Okay, hold on, let's see. December 2018, I will probably look to remake this video at some point. It was based around old lore. Okay. Still kinda accurate, not much was changed, if I remember correctly, with the Necron lore. He's probably gonna make a new one.
As the Warp. The Warp was a dangerous and disruptive expanse of powerful psychic energy parallel to real space, although in the early times it was a lot more passive than it is in the 41st millennium, where it's extremely full of dark, horrific, chaotic energy. So to travel through it though, at this time it still required protected psychic pathways, and that's what they constructed. The Webway enabled the Old Ones to travel across unimaginable distances at incredible speed, essentially crossing space that would take millennia comparatively instantaneously, enabling them to reach the far corners of the universe.
He did say that the Webway, the Warp, kinda chill at this time. So they created a webway. Their purpose is to learn more about the universe and acquire knowledge. And they went through the warp to travel around the universe, across galaxies. So it feels like the warp is chill because there's not much a lot of debauchery happening. Or it's because I guess there's not a lot of civilization yet. There's monkeys. He did mention about the monkeys, so I guess the monkeys are chill. And maybe the old ones don't really have that much emotions in them, or like they don't have inner demons. Maybe that's why the warp is chill. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. There's not a lot of conflict. Yeah. There's not a lot of entities either. If there's not a lot of entities, there won't be a lot of conflict unless the old ones start fighting with each other, something like that. Not a lot of negative shit being spewed into I guess the old ones, they're not looking to fight each other, huh? Borgar, yes. The warp was already raging at that moment.
They believed that all life was useful, and they are known to have brought about the rise of numerous important species and formed thousands of worlds, which they also made their own. As the Old Ones expanded, they encountered other advanced species, although none as far as themselves, once again remembering we are at this time millennia before the dawn of mankind. One such race the Old Ones happened across were known as the Necrontyr. The Necrontyr's planet of origin was barren. It was radiation blasted due to their violent nearby star, making their home incredibly hostile to life. Their bodies were riddled with radiation sickness and they lived extremely short lives,
a star that's irradiating everything. Why would they live there? I don't know. Hold on. I need to check something. I guess they don't have the technology for space travel yet. I guess we'll find out.
Preparing for their inevitable deaths. Their cities were built in anticipation of their demise, little more than vast tomb complexes with a few temporary homes for the living. They vainly tried to improve their mortality through scientific means, but after centuries they were consigned to the fact that their bodies could not be changed to survive on their home planet.
Their bodies could not be changed.
They altered their plans to instead reach to the stars in a bid to escape their cursed cyclical fate of painful,
they made technology to escape
death. And this is where they were to encounter the Old Ones. However, while the Old Ones were able to travel anywhere in space in mere steps and possessed near immortal length of life, the Necrontyr could not have been more opposite. They had to use slow-moving, non-warp ready ships equipped with stasis crypts that enabled the short-lived crew to survive out amongst the stars. They clad their ships in living metal, which was a metal literally that grows and lives like that of an organic material. And this was to allow it to withstand the rigours of spaceflight. Despite this though, colonization for the Necrontyr was a slow and painful process, as was everything in their history. But upon meeting the Old Ones and seeing their secrets of near immortality sparked a hope was raised within the Necrontyr. They finally saw a chance to be saved from their pain, a chance to live. And they petitioned the Old Ones for the secret of eternal life.
The secret? What's the secret?
In many ways, this refusal of knowledge doomed the universe to its fate of unending war and the events that were to follow. The Necrontyr burned with the resentment and hatred of the Old Ones and their unwillingness to save them from their pain and suffering. In addition to this, the Necrontyr Empire were battling brutal civil wars known as the Wars of Secession, which the various dynasties of Necrontyr were battling one another. The encounter with the Old Ones led the Triarch, the ruling council over all the Necrontyr, believed that an external foe would unify their species, and their bitterness to the Old Ones led to war, and it worked. The prospects of vast spoils and the secret to immortality brought the Necrontyr dynasties together to launch their campaign against the Old Ones. Their hopes, however, were typically short-lived, as the Necrontyr were unable to match or outmaneuver the Old Ones, whose use of the webway enabled them to always reinforce, preempt and win battles against the Necrontyr. Eventually, conceding defeat, the Necrontyr were forced to retreat.
You gotta hand it to the Necrontyr. They're fragile, scaly boys, and they still try to fight. It's like fighting a losing battle. Oh. I guess if you have a really short life, you gotta make the most of it, huh?
Retreat to their homeworlds, defeated and importantly more bitter and full of hatred for the Old Ones than ever before. At this time, the Old Ones forgot about the Necrontyr. They'd been vanquished. But the Necrontyr had no intention of dying out so silently. Instead, they redoubled their efforts to find new weapons to destroy the Old Ones and achieve what they sought so passionately, the secret to immortality. During their research for new weapons, they became aware of creatures living from the destructive solar radiation from their sun.
Oh, that's beautiful.
These life forms were named the Satan, star gods
Satan?
in the Necrontyr's
Not Catan?
language.
Okay.
The Satan at this early time
Satan?
were not particularly aware of anything beyond their need to absorb raw energy and power. Their godlike energy seemed nearly invincible to the Necrontyr, the perfect weapon to unleash against the Old Ones, but if only they could harness that power. And they did through their living metal. They constructed bodies, empty husks, shells for the Satan to inhabit. And it's unknown how they contacted the Satan initially, but through some means they encouraged the Satan to take physical form using the living metal bodies that were constructed. Now, a Satan known as the Deceiver spoke with Zarek, the Silent King, Lord of the Necrontyr Triarch, and told him how long ago the Old Ones and Satan had also been at war.
Oh, they were already battling each other. Both pronunciations are accepted. Old Ones had strong emotions like Eldari, but weren't dying before Catan, and Necrons annihilated them. They're not real, the Catan. They're just... How do you capture something that does not have a physical form? Huh. They're like spirits or something.
The Satan were defeated and scattered. This common foe brought the Necrontyr and Satan to a close alliance, and the Necrontyr began to worship them as gods for their supreme power.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Once without conception of the world around them became more manifest and intelligent, it was clear they were not the salvation that had been hoped for. The Satan offered Zarek an offer for his race.
Ooh, an offer? He cannot refuse.
But this was not to be the immortality of the Old Ones, but that of living metal shells that they had created for the Satan. They proposed that a great period of biotransference would take place to give all Necrontyr that which they craved most, unending life. In his desperation for victory, glory and immortality, the Necrontyr Zarek agreed to transfer all other Necrontyrs into living metal bodies, that their flesh would be destroyed, but their minds and essence would live
will be
forever.
Destroyed! Flesh is weak, okay? Machine is eternal. Ooh, let's go.
This, however, was the biggest tragedy ever to befall the Necrontyr. Their minds were dulled to that of soulless drones,
my
and only
God!
a few leaders maintained some semblance of their former selves.
They're like a Mechanicus as well. Oh, they abandoned their flesh. Oh, shit!
Including Zarek. And it was at this time that Zarek realized he had made a terrible, terrible mistake. And doomed his entire race.
He made an oopsie.
The Satan turned the Necrontyr into slaves, ruling over them with extreme disregard and cruelty. The Necrontyr were extinguished from the universe forever, and the time of the Necrons had begun. But worse was still to come. We now return to the Old Ones, who during this time were largely unaware of the Necrontyr's demise, or the resurrection of their ancient enemy, the Satan. This ignorance would prove catastrophic, as the Old Ones were left with no time to prepare an adequate defense against one of the most destructive wars in the history of the entire universe, known in the ancient history of the 41st millennium as the War in Heaven.
The war in
So
heaven!
named,
Oh,
it was
shit.
a war literally between gods and on a scale of unimaginable proportions, making the wars between races in the current time of Warhammer 40,000 seem like mere...
This is Azir. This is not a Necron, this is Azir from League of Legends. Possible spoiler, the orcs must have been munching on too much cream sticks. Cause imagination is your limit. Oh no. Bro, he used an art from League of Legends. He's Azir! That's Azir, bro! You cannot fool me. He recolored Azir! Oh my goodness. That's Azir right there. Azir is actually in the crown. Oh shit, I didn't know that. He's supposed to be a bird. He's an emperor bird. I mean, I guess there's like a bit of similarity in there. Huh. Oh shit, I actually forgot the lore of League. All I know is they have like there's this ascension in this place where they live in the sand area. Like some people are chosen to be ascended and they become great warriors. And then this guy is an emperor. He's an emperor. Is he also ascended? I guess so. I think he's also ascended. Is he? I don't know. Something happened here. There was a... Okay, there was a... Is he a person? I don't know. A mage. The mage wants power. Serath. Cause I read League of Legends lore. I like the lore. There was this mage Serath, and he wants to destroy the whole place, right? And so there's chosen like heroes to defend the place, and they fight against this powerful mage called Serath. And I think their civilization fell under the sands or something. I forgot. It's been so long since I read the lore. Anyway. But I don't think there's like immortality involved. Or maybe there is. Maybe the chosen ones are immortal. Or maybe they're just very strong. I don't know. Anyway, this guy right here, that's Azir.
skirmishes by comparison. This war against the Old Ones was very different to the first. The Necrons not only had more advanced weaponry, they now were protected in their immortal living metal form, and the Old Ones' mastery of the warp and webways was continually countered by the C'tan with their immense power over the material universe. In this time, the C'tan spread out like vicious predators, consuming entire worlds, feasting on the creations of the Old Ones, who now retreated to only their strongest bastions to plan a way out of complete annihilation. And all the while, entire worlds were razed, suns extinguished, and entire star systems devoured by the uncontrollable C'tan. The Old Ones had now retreated to the webway, only venturing out when it was essential. But even these once impenetrable paths were not untainted by the fury of the Necron. Facing complete extinction, the Old Ones seeded new life they hoped would protect them. These new races would have powerful psychic abilities to defend against the C'tan. The early creations were the Eldar, the Knib and the Roshan, and whilst the Eldar would live through to the current time, almost nothing is known of the fate of the Knib or the Roshan, and it's entirely possible they were destroyed completely by the C'tan and Necrons, with only the Eldar surviving this early time. Among their other creations were also those which would become mankind, beasts that lived in their own ecosystem but had no specific role defined for them by the Old Ones and were left to their own natural evolution. During these ancient times, the Eldar learnt a great many
this is a
secrets of
beautiful
the
art.
warp from the Old Ones, who regularly visited them, mentoring them on how to control their psychic powers and learn to use the warp. Eldar legends originating from this time state that they were raised by figures of shadow and light, referring to them as First Ones. It is said they were the first
what a
to have
beautiful
reached
art.
into the starry night and to be older than gods, yet mortal and subject to time. They are said to have left the Eldar and returned to the sky in order to allow their charges to develop over millennia. They would return later in strange, vast vessels, but that were worn and scarred. This was of course due to them being engaged in an unending war against the Satan, with the Old Ones returning to inspect the Eldar and judge if they were fit for the war ahead. The Old Ones are known to have aided their younger race in focusing their psychic abilities to create warp-derived entities and use them as weapons against the vampiric gods of starlight, which of course is a reference to the Satan.
Azir was betrayed by his homie Serath. Oh, they used to be friends. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. During his ascension ceremony. In the current lore, some Necrons like Illuminator Serath are trying to become flesh and blood again while keeping their nearly indestructible capabilities. They wanna be flesh and blood, but they also wanna be indestructible. That's kinda contradictory, huh?
Now the Eldar legends continue stating that in the time of the First Ones, now dwindling in number to the point that they lost influence among the Eldar. And without their creators' sensibility and guidance, the Eldar's psychic creations, born from the warp itself, changed from sentient weapons into living gods of the Immaterium, who were the very, very first of their kind. And this change instigated not only the final catastrophe for the First Ones, but in time would come back to haunt the Eldar themselves with apocalyptic consequences. The war in heaven continued. By the time the Old Ones had prepared their forces, there were only 4 Satan in existence. But swathes of other life forms in the galaxy the Old Ones had seeded were already extinguished. The Old Ones finally unleashed the new races, sending the Necrons reeling as the power of the warp was an anathema to them, and they struggled to contain the advance of this new offensive.
Anathema?
In response, the
What is anathema? What? What is that word? Something or someone that one vehemently dislikes. Formal curse by a pope or council of the church, excommunicating a person or denouncing a doctrine. Huh? If you hate somebody, they're your anathema. What the fuck? Anathema! Oh shit.
to them, and they struggled to contain the advance of this new offensive. In response, the Satan unified for the first time in millions of years. However, now a new and devastating unforeseen side effect of the Old One's creations began to manifest in this period as the young race's psychic development disturbed the energies of the warp itself. And from this
disturbing the warp.
energy came mass and form, and older warp entities became predatory as the warp began to become a more hostile environment. Cracks in reality would appear, and the entities of the warp saw entry into the material universe, forcing the Old Ones again to bring about the emergence of new species to defend their final strongholds. They were now under assault from so many different directions, they barely had anywhere left to turn. Among their creations included the green-skinned, ultra-violent Croc.
There we go, there's the Croc.
Orcs, and the technologically adept Jakiro. Now though, the Old Ones, even with their vast knowledge of creation and their near immortal lifespan, had run out of time. With their interstellar network being breached, their greatest work and places of power being overrun by the horrific beings of the warp, tragically it manifested by the very creations that they had formed to save them. Among the most insidious of these entities were the Enslavers, who penetrated and dominated the minds of the younger races in order to open portals for themselves to the material universe. The plague of Enslavers was the final blow for the Old Ones, who were scattered forever, their power and knowledge destroyed. The combination
Wait a minute! Ooh. Abs. I thought the old ones look like frogs. He didn't use the frog, the froggies. He didn't use the froggies art. I was led to believe the old ones look like frogs.
Their power and knowledge destroyed. The combination of an
Jaquero are the
onslaught
techno
from the
monkeys.
Satan combined with the
Hello,
mistakenly
Jimbo.
unleashed warp horrors led to the old ones' complete destruction. The surviving Satan and Necrons had the final pleasure of seeing the demise of their most bitter enemy. Now, after the destruction of the Old Ones, Zarek, lord of the former Necron tier Triarch, as you all remember, was left biding his time, waiting until the time was right to strike and lead a Necron revolt against the Satan. The Necrons focused the unimaginable energies of the living universe into cataclysmic weapons created from all their amassed knowledge that were too devastating for even the Satan, the godlike Satan, to endure.
So now that the old ones are kind of no more, they're no more, the Necrons are like, okay, time to fight the new friends, the Catan. They're crazy, dude. Maybe they're not. I mean, they got enslaved, so that's natural. I zoned out when he was talking about the energy. What?
The Necrons focused the unimaginable energies of the living universe into cataclysmic weapons created
The energy
from
of the
all
universe.
their amassed knowledge that were too devastating for even the Satan, the godlike Satan, to endure. And these Satan, near gods almost impossible to destroy entirely due to their very nature, were instead shattered across the universe into energy shards. Zarek now saw that having destroyed the Satan, the remaining new races created by the old ones, such as the Eldar, were becoming more powerful, knowledgeable and dominant. The Necrons, exhausted by eons of war, could not stand against them. So rather than risk certain annihilation, he ordered that the Necrons withdraw into their tomb worlds and slumber in the
Tomb
Great
worlds.
Sleep.
They
To
sleepy.
reawaken 60 million years in the future and assert their dominance over the galaxy once more.
They need
The
60
Silent
million
King, however,
sleep
did
time.
not join his people in slumber. He destroyed a protocol that allowed him to control over the Necron race and journeyed out into the void of intergalactic space, where he may not find solace but instead penance for dooming the Necrontier race in his deal with the now vanquished Satan. It was rumoured that the final Old One survived destruction from the Satan and Necrons. This survivor hid away where he continued his old ways of tweaking, dabbling and prodding around. Now we'll discuss about what
there's still
he
one
may have
more.
been doing in future content. When
There's
he was
still
done
one
with
more
his work,
old.
he departed into the warp in order to hide and watch as the old ones knew the warp intimately.
Oh wait,
As the
it's
Necrons
not
now
an old
retreated
one.
into stasis.
What? Oh my god, my brain is like zoning out. Who's hiding?
Slumber. He destroyed a protocol that allowed him to control over the Necron race and journeyed out into the void of intergalactic space, where he may not find solace but instead penance for dooming the Necrontier race in his deal with the now vanquished Satan. It was rumoured that the final Old One survived
Final Old
destruction
One,
from
okay,
the
okay, it is the
Satan
Old One.
and Necrons. This survivor hid away where he continued his old ways of tweaking, dabbling and prodding around. Now we'll discuss about what he may have been doing in future content. When he was done with his work, he departed into the warp in order to hide and watch as the old ones knew the warp intimately. As the Necrons now retreated into stasis until this time of cataclysm had ended, the lesser creations of the old ones, such as mankind, continued their own paths. of
Lesser
development
creations such
to
as
eventually
mankind.
rise
Oh,
as powerful forces in their own right.
sheesh.
The mantle of galactic dominion would now pass to the Eldar, but the Eldar would survive where the old ones did not, and would see the last Necrons depart into their great sleep after they had turned on the Satan. Now that concludes our history of the old ones in Warhammer 40,000. This really is the foundation for all events that would follow and sets a lot of facts and implications into future events. So join me next time as we discover what the Eldar do with 60 million years of time on their hands. Thanks for watching today, guys. As always, I need your support. Please get involved in the comments. Tell me what you thought about this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you then.
What I think about this video is, where are the space frogs? Oh my god. There's two kinds of old ones. Fantasy and 40k. Yeah. At least there's one that I know from fantasy. Sigmar! Because I play Vermintide too. And I like playing as the warrior priest, the zealot. What's this guy? Victor Chan. Sigmar! For Sigmar! Thanks for the highlight. How to destroy brain the easy way? Delve into Warhammer 40k lore. I was zoning out, dude. Okay, I see why people say that Leutin is good video when you're trying to sleep. Oh no. Hello, Bacon. How are you doing? Oh my god. I am zoning out and I'm like, oh, what is she talking about? I already forgot. Just paying my yearly Nyoom taxes. Ooh, let's go. How are you Nyooming? The last old one might have created the tyranids. The gene stealers? Oh, shit. That change in 4th edition, the Grog are the servitor of the old one now. Grog. Oh, they're servitors now. Grog! Joquero orangutanicus. Orangutanicus, yes. Oh my god, I was zoning out. Sheesh. I'm very sleepy right now. Hungry and sleepy. I didn't eat anything yet. I got some crackers. Oh. I do remember this part about the lore though. Burger. The war in heaven. I remember that part. People keep saying that the lore has been changed. I mean, I don't know what they changed in the lore. So I guess like Wes Hammer's version of the Warhammer history is more up to date with what Leutin put here. Because this is like 9 years ago, and the one I watched from Wes Hammer is more recent. Oh my god, my cat is crying. Thanks for the burger. War in Heaven is so raw. Sounds like a title for a movie. Sigmar was a human, not an old one? What? How dare you say that about Sigmar? I believe in Sigmar. Victor is a simp for Sigmar. Sigmar! Next one would be Eldar. Gonna be about debauchery. Yeah. The debauchery. He also has a lot of videos about the Astartes. Oh, Mechanicus! 2 hours. Oh my god. 2-hour video about Mechanicus. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep if I watch this now. Oh no. Every Sigmarite knows that he was human. No! Sigma-chan! Dorn must stay dead. Speculation. Yes, a lot of speculation. I didn't know you're also into Warhammer, wow. Okay. I guess we could watch the next one. The Eldar. Not Eldar. Oh yeah, the Eldar. Do we watch it? All I know in Warhammer is a handful of names. Okay, we'll watch the Eldar now. We watch Eldar, and then next time I do another one of this stream, we're gonna watch Emperor of Man. The Emperor of Man, 1 hour 27 minutes. I hope during that time I'm not as sleepy as right now. My goodness. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I need a powerful coffee, dude. Eldar ruined everything. Changed my mind. Well, I have something to say about that. They might have ruined everything, but also with this kind of universe and with this kind of lore, I feel like if they don't ruin it, somebody else will ruin it. Ah? Huh? There's no happiness to be found in Warhammer. So, if it was not the Eldari who will ruin it first, another civilization will ruin everything. It's destiny. Ruination is part of fate, part of destiny, part of history. Oh, that's deep. Tell me more about the lore. Why Game Workshop changed so much about the lore? Think of a mystery/murder book where people discover clues about the real murderer. Dun dun dun! No fun in Warhammer? Slanesh, are you sure about that? No. Would someone else continue to be that smug about it? Probably. Probably not. I guess they were made to be like a proud type of people. I mean, humanity is also proud type of people. Humanity! Oh, the humanity. I actually didn't watch this one. What is Warhammer? I mean, I already watched Bricky's video. What is Warhammer? Warhammer is a hobby by people with a lot of money. And also it has lore. How about that summary? Good summary, yeah? I mean, how could you get involved in a hobby with so much, like, little toys that cost, like, $50 each or something? And you need about 100 of them in order to play? And you also have to find somebody with those little toys and then you fight? It's just expensive hobby. It's like Magic the Gathering. Dude! I just realized. When was Warhammer created? 80s, right? This was in the 80s, and then Magic was created in the 90s. I think Magic was created around 1992. They have a habit of creating expensive hobbies, huh? Or maybe I guess when they created Magic, the Gathering, it was not that expensive. Nah, that couldn't be. Oh, maybe yeah. It was not that expensive because they don't really know how the mechanics work because they didn't know how powerful the cards were during that time. It took a long time before the creators of Magic and the players realized that the cards are powerful, and then eventually the cards became very expensive. But at the beginning, it wasn't that expensive. What I'm trying to say is, like, people from 80s and 90s, they have a habit of creating expensive hobbies. That's what I'm trying to say here. Or maybe during that time, when Warhammer was created first, it was not that expensive. I don't know. There's a strong difference between the Emperor, the Bemperor, and the Deadperor that you are gonna learn through TTS. Have you looked at Pancreas No Work stuff? He goes more over fantasy and mechanics of tabletop. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go into the tabletop stuff. Planning to continue TTS? Maybe. Yeah, in the future, sure. How far am I? I think I'm in episode 30 or something. Let's see. Nah, I watched until episode 25. Warhammer's like Barbie for the big boys. All those little toys. When Warhammer was first created, they allowed people to do things like make modules out of deodorant and count them as official modules. Deodorant Warhammer. That's the first time I've heard of it. I mean, with Magic, you could also use proxy cards. You could play with proxy cards, but it's not legal in tournaments. It's not tournament legal. If you're gonna join the tournament, you have to have real cards. I guess that's the same way with Warhammer, right? If you're gonna join tournaments, you need to have legit toys. Am I offending anyone by saying that they are toys? You need the legit toys, okay? You need legit Barbie Warhammer. Oh no. Someone's gonna get offended by that. Official is needed. Nowadays, a Games Workshop employees will shatter your knees if you talk about 3D printing. Oh no, I love my knees. No. I would like to get into it. I mean, I would like to get into painting the toys. But I probably would start with the 3D printed ones. I mean, I don't plan to play it. I just want to have like figures. I just want to have figures of the characters that I like. I mean, I like the ones in Mechanicus in the video game. I like those ones. And I like Belisarius. Belisarius. I just like his design. And there's a few other characters that I like. Maybe I'm gonna get into it. In the future, if I have time. Hmm? Leutin. It's a good comparison. Most fans of the franchise are even worse. Imagine getting mad over tiny plastic men is a common phrase. Oh no. Getting mad over tiny plastic men. Over toys. Dude, they're toys. They are toys. They're just expensive toys. their Joyton figurine if you wish just figurines, but I want to paint. Hello, Daniel. I've seen those. They're also expensive. I remember seeing a tweet about it. It's like, oh, they look really cool, but also they're expensive, and I wanna try to experience painting. Hello, brother. They're a toy for grown-ups. Yeah, they're toys. Come on. How dare you say my toy is a toy? YouTube is broken. I didn't get a notification. Oh no. We just finished watching Leutin's video. Hmm. Do you guys have toys? Do you have the Warhammer toys? Oh, no need to paint, not made to play the tabletop, put to expose them. I just want to try painting. I actually want to try getting into like painting figures. I want to have anime figures as well, but I don't like how they look. I kind of want to repaint them. Maybe I could get into it. Maybe I could just buy like cheap anime figures and try repainting them. Because I saw a video, oh my god, I watch a lot of YouTube. I saw a video of this person who repaints anime figures. It's amazing. It's pretty cool. I've seen those Joy Toy figurines. They're about 50 to 100 depending on the figure. That's expensive for a toy. Expensive toy. First thing that shows up if you type Joy Toy is Warhammer, huh? Or maybe because I already looked at this before. Yeah, I looked at this before. They're, they're expensive as fuck. And like the ones that I am interested in, they're sold out already. Well, that time I looked at it before. Let's see. Limited offer. It's 128. Oh, it's actually a pre-order. Look at that. He's so cute. You can change his head. He has a helmet and he has a human head. Wow, so cute. They're posable as well, right? They have joints. Look at him. Oh my god, you like these toys? The thing about this though, does he have the cake? No, they don't show his cake. But in the Space Marine 2 trailer, I saw that Ultramarines have big cake. Where's your cake, Gilliman? Where is it? His cake is nowhere to be seen. You can change the hands as well. Ooh, fancy. 2,000 on our local currency, yeah. Hello, Jess. The Primax are around 150. Acadian Guardsman is around 50. That's like 1/4 of someone's monthly salary. Let's see how much this is. How much is it again? 128. That's expensive. Expensive! Hmm. Let's see. Blood Angels. The Blood Angels look really, really nice. 119. Dude! Four. You get 4 of these, and it's cheaper than Gilliman. What the fuck? You get 4 Blood Angels, but Gilliman is just 128. These guys is 119. Set of 4. Sheesh! No butt. We don't show the butt as well. Got a lot of stuff that you could put on him. Guns and swords. Was it a shield? Oh, it's a backpack. It's a little backpack. Aww. Ultramarine Squad is more expensive than the Blood Angels. More expensive the Space Wolves. Wait, the Terminator Squad is more expensive than all of them though. Let's look at this. 229 for a set of 4. Damn. If you want some Warhammer toys, there's probably some at Green Hills. The place has a lot of stuff. Hello, Mika. How are you doing? If Rain stole Gilliman's cake. Oh no. I do want to try painting Warhammer figures, but the pricing of it is kinda unreasonable. Yeah. You know me? Let's go. Usually go through Amazon or eBay for my plastic crack. Pricing was also the reason that 40k minis were not that popular here. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. 229 for these guys. These are just figures, yeah, right? You cannot use them in the tabletop. Or can you? Can you actually use this on the tabletop? If you wanna play with them? Is it legal to use them? Or they're just for display? Where's his butt? Oh my god, I thought they have big butts. Is Space Marines 2 a lie? No way. Surely they have big cake there. What ray is it? You can't use them? Too big for that. Oh no. It's flat. It's flat as a pancake. Oh, this one looks really nice actually. Dreadnought. This looks like an old toy. You know what I mean? The design looks like you bought it in the 90s or 80s. That's a good aesthetic to have. It's very cute. It's like Alphonse Elric. It's like a full metal alchemist. Oh, very cute. For Gunpla comparison, I think the size of that is similar to 1/144 Gundam. I don't know what those mean. Ultramarine. One Ultramarine is $25. Ultramarine Chan, $25. Granites. Imperial Feast. Ooh. Ooh. Where are the Mechanicus? Skitari Ranger. Yes. Wait, do I have this already? Yeah, I have this in Mechanicus. I have this unit already. I have Ranger and I have Ranger Alpha as well. Oh, this one. I really like this one, though. The Castellan. Oh my god, I want this. This is the only one I'm interested in, and this is so cute. It's friend shape. Castellan. It's so cute. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Number 3. You can pose it. Oh, he's so big. You can put a gun on him. You can just pose him without gun. Oh, the gun goes on the back. He doesn't hold it. Oh my god. I love this one. This one, I like it. Friend shape robot. Yeah, it's friend shape. It's very round. Machine inside the dreadnought is just a nugget. Oh no. TTS Boxcast? It's very funny. No, I haven't. Big friendly robot. Yeah, it looks friendly. It's not gonna crush you. Have you guys seen Hammer and Bolter? This is why I like the Castellan, because of the Hammer and Bolter. I mean, the first time I saw them, I'm like, oh man, that's so cute. The design looks like Baymax. I guess Baymax has a small head though. Ah, friend shape. When a robot is full of round parts, it looks friend shape. What? Where did it go? There it is. You just gotta put a big tummy on him. Big tummy. See? Do you see it? Maybe not. I mean, they both got that big face, right? Big faced. And that's it. And they're both red. If you replace Baymax helmet with this kind of helmet, or if you put Baymax's head on this, oh my god, it could work. It's gonna be so cute. Yes. I cried when the Castellan got smashed by the orcs. Oh, yeah. I mean, Castellan survived though. Well, at the end of the episode, the tech priest used the thing. I forgot what it is. He used the thing to repair the Castellan. Yeah. When I went to London Comic Con, I got an Imperial Fist motorbike. Woo! A real one? No way. Can you ride it? Dude, I feel like the motorbike that you bought is the same price as a real motorbike. No, I'm joking. That's exaggeration. Use the guardmans? No. The at the end of the episode, the guardsman that they encountered is at the middle of the episode. They salvage his parts and put it on the Castellan. But at the end of the episode, they were fighting, right? Because the tech priest was looking for something. And when he got the thing, the Castellan was holding back the orcs. And it got smashed to bits. And so the tech priest used the thing, the artifact, to repair the Castellan. Wish it was real. Oh no. La 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 la. Oh man, it's so cute. I love it. This is all for Mechanicus? Oh, I guess the other ones are sold out already. What? It's not showing the other ones. I thought there's more than this. There's no tech priest here. I feel like I seem to remember that there were tech priests here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering stuff. I don't know, man. Probably you think of the call. Yeah, I thought call is here. Is he not part of the Joy Toy collection? It's not here. Hmm. Don't think so. I like the Castellan anyway. Look at that. Nothing joyous about him. Oh no. We bought an Orkill Team Commando. Orc. Let's see what they have for orcs. Orc commandos. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. It's riding a squig. Angry squig. Oh my god, in this angle, I thought that this part is stuck on the squig. Or is it? No, I don't think it's stabbing the squig. Aww. Oh, it cannot stand on its own. It needs this thing? It's not balanced? What the hell? Maybe it can stand on its own. If you lower the tail a little bit. Oh, look at it. So badass. This squig is his mount and his emergency snack for later. Oh no. Dakka boy snarit. Burna boy rugrub. Ooh. What are these names? Yes, a little mask. Flamethrower. Aww. What is this outfit? Looks kind of funny to me. Oh, yeah, and he has painted nails. Oh my god. He went to the salon. Got painted nails, dude. Multi-purpose squig, yes. Burn boy. Bottom left. This thing? The Nazbog? Without shirt? Shirtless orc. You got this one? 69.99. Oh, he got a claw. Fancy. Yeah. Or Commandos Nob Nazbog. He's Nazbog. Hmm. Do the Necrons look good? Let me see. They look copper. The paint? Copper painting? Copper color? Hmm. What's this guy? Sarikan, Dynasty Overlord. Oh, he looks fancy. Look at that big sword. Fancy. His sword is connected to his butt. Why? That's kind of funny. Look at that. It's connected to his butt, the sword. Oh my. Chloe is waiting. Why is that Necron's gun hooked up to his butt, right? Right? It is. I don't know. Part gas infused blade. Oh no. He got that butt blade going on. The butt blade. Would you like to have a butt blade? Face glaive and Gus Needler, if I remember. It's connected to the butt. Oh, salamanders. So green. Oh, he's burning. That's pretty cool. Oh! Bald. He doesn't have a helmet on. Captain Adrax Agaton. Ooh, scaly. Scaly cape. He's bald. He got a big hammer. Big hammer. It comes with the hammer, the gun, hands, and the fire. Fire on his back. Wow. Oh, this one looks really nice. This one, this one. Big gun. Brother Shavak. Brother! I'm bald. Oh, it's almost connected to his butt. Not this one. It's very close to his butt. It's just connected to his backpack. His gun is connected to his backpack. Oh, this one is nice. When he's wearing the helmet, it looks pretty cool. That's a big gun. Oh, look at that. Big gun. Helmet. The belt. Oh, you can remove the belt pockets. I don't know what you call this. Little bags. Oh, he got a little hammer. Look at that. Oh, where's that little hammer located? Oh, there. There's a little hammer there. Oh, it's so cute. He got a little hammer. They may be $22, but the SNH is what makes it expensive. Or commando's uniform style is similar representation of the British SAS. I don't know what those means. I don't know what those means. Okay, let's watch this. And then I'm gonna end stream. I'm quite hungry. I need to cook something. Excuse me. I need to cook something that is actually filling. Because the thing I have on my table is like cookies. I have cookies. Not that filling though. Gotta cook. I also have to do some more house chores. So it's gonna be another short stream. Yes? There may or may not be a stream tomorrow. It depends on a lot of stuff. But if there's a stream tomorrow, you will know about it because I'm gonna post a schedule. What do you call that? Like a waiting room on YouTube. It's gonna be a waiting room on YouTube if there will be a stream tomorrow. If not, next stream will be Wednesday. Because I got a lot of shit to do. Yeah? Nom nom cookies. The History Channel, yeah. Okay. Special Air Service? Equivalent of the United States Green Beret or Russian Spandats? I don't know. I don't know what those mean. Not very good with history and stuff like that. I'm sorry. Not good with history that much. The only history that I'm kind of familiar with is like art history. And most of it I already forgot. That's the only history I'm familiar with. Special Force. Okay. Let's see what this is.
Lost relics of the ancient world, 3,000 years ago.
3,000 years ago.
State-of-the-art rover, archaeologists from Hubbard University have
Hubbard University.
a long-sealed chamber in the ruins of a site researchers
It's
have
history.
aptly named Gobokitumbo.
Gobonkitombo? The fuck was that? Where is that? Oh wait,
Using a state-of-the-art rover, archaeologists from Hubbard University have breached the silence of a long-sealed
Hold on. I want to see where that
in
is.
the ruins of a site researchers have aptly named.
What is this place? Is this... What? Is this Florida? I'm joking, no. I don't know anything about about geography. I don't know what this place is. What is this? Maybe it's not Florida. It is Florida. Oh my god. It is Florida. Gugisni Waste, Amazulu Desert. Gulbunkitombo. It's what used to be Florida. Oh, yeah. This is 3,000 years in the future.
Gobokitumbo.
Keep going. Wait, what's that?
What mysteries of the old world lie buried by time?
Oh my
Right
god.
there. Move there.
What they discovered may perhaps change our understanding of antiquity forever.
My
Oh shit. What is it? Oh!
This civilization was
Oh my
far
god.
more advanced
It's a minion.
than any of our original notions.
Bon-
An empire
bonologist.
dedicated to the arts.
Imagine 3,000 years in the future, the memes and this crazy, beautiful artwork is gonna be part of the artifacts that they uncover. I wonder. What would the future civilization think of Pickle Rick?
To the divine,
The
but
divine!
also to the sciences.
The researchers have uncovered a scroll, what may be a diploma
scroll?
of high
Oh.
academic achievement.
Hustlers
These
University.
people, the breadth of their study.
Was that... Isn't that Andrew Tate's picture? The top G. It's Mitch Wiggins. Okay, so this room is Mitch Wiggins' room. Satisfactory completed the course of study prescribed by Andrew Tate. He went to Andrew Tate's University. Oh no! And his Discord moderators and has earned the degree of top G. Oh my god, that's amazing. It's been confirmed that roughly 1,000 years Florida will break away from the continental US. Holy!
These people.
Are you guys top G? Does any of you actually watch Undertate? No, I'm curious. Do people actually watch him? Is anybody who watches me also watch Undertate, bruh? The top G.
The breadth of their study.
What is a top G? What does it mean? Top G. Meaning. What's top G? Top gangster. Oh, it's a top gangster. A phrase that apparently describes someone who is feared and respected by all, at least according to the self-proclaimed top G. Who coined it? Oh no. Top G means cringe.
May have unlocked knowledge greater than we possibly could have imagined.
Oh my god.
Perhaps greater than the Library of Alexandria.
I
What?
believe we're looking at some
Greater
sort
than
of
Library of
canned
Alexandria.
food or meat.
They had brilliant techniques of preservation.
Ooh.
These people didn't waste a thing.
Idols, suggesting a deep and devout religious fervor.
They had a complex system of belief, a polytheistic pantheon.
He's
There
a-
was
he's a president?
trickster deity,
Renato
a
died
god
there.
of science,
God of
demigods,
science.
men made from iron.
What do you call this again? Funko Pops.
Men made from iron.
There were at least 3 Iron Men.
We're still
Three
having
Iron Men?
trouble
Holy
translating their
shit.
hieroglyphics. Their language was so
Goon Sesh. Goon Sesh in
Complex.
progress.
The terms goon or jelk. These are both
What the fuck is a
nouns,
jelk?
verbs,
I don't even know what that
sometimes
means.
adjectives used in everyday speech, yet their meanings lost to time.
Perhaps terms
Lost
of
the
affection.
time.
I goon you. Have a nice gel.
Many ancient tablets
Oh no! I don't know if jelk means a good thing. What is a jelk? How do you spell that? Jelk? Oh, jelk. What the fuck is that? Oh. Wrapped around the pee and repeatedly drawn away from the body in order to force blood. Encourage vascular. I wish I didn't know about this. Good thing I'm not looking at the pictures. Ah! Why is this a thing? Who invented this? Oh my god. What are you fucking jellyking? It's so stupid. Never think I will learn American slang in that stream, but I won't do it. Oh my god. I've heard about the gooning. Wait, I actually don't know what gooning means. Let's see. I'm not sure if I understand what gooning means, but let's see what it means. Gooning. Oh, it involves edging. Oh. Okay. Why?
I goon you.
Let let me see that sign again. What is it? What does it say? The hieroglyphics. Goon sesh in progress. Ah, I thought it says goon.
Complex.
The terms goon or jelk. These are both nouns, verbs, sometimes adjectives, used in everyday speech.
How
Yet their
can they keep a
meanings
straight face while
lost
talking
to
about this?
time.
Perhaps terms of affection. I goon you. Have a nice gel.
Many ancient
How could he keep that face? I cannot.
tablets reveal mystic secrets.
Tablets of Roku, of Kindle, of Amazon Fire. These
Amazon
were the
Fire?
spells they would cast in their time. Of course, what we now call science.
This sock is
Science?
perfectly fossilized.
Some mysteries remain unsolved.
The apple was certainly confusing. We theorize either it was lightly cooked on the top to increase its flavor, or it was used in an incense burning ritual to speak with spirits on the other side.
Oh, SpongeBob! He's a spirit! I thought you smoked this apple. Oh my god, I didn't know SpongeBob is gonna be considered a spirit in the future.
Either way, it was perfectly preserved, just like this flower.
A warrior
Oh.
culture.
Oh.
Of bravery.
Warrior
and litigious
culture.
acumen.
Prime.
One
Oh.
folk hero by the name of Saul, they would invoke him or call
Saul?
on Saul's
Oh,
name
yes.
in times of dire
I've heard of him,
That's
yes.
Dobby from Harry Potter.
Their entire class system was centered around the hoarding of symbolic totems or trinkets.
Totems.
Essentially, they would wear their money on their shoes.
They wear their money
This
on
man
their
was
shoes. Yeah. Yeah, that
Clearly
makes
a
sense.
king.
I feel like
He's a king?
we have
What
only
the
just
fuck?
scratched the surface. We have so much to learn from our ancient past.
What's wrong? It's not responding.
Some secrets remain hidden, but others will soon see the light of discovery.
Unfortunately, the rover suffered a catastrophic failure when its treads got stuck on a busty anime
Oh.
mouse pad, and it spun into a fragile yet structurally significant cup of Baja Blast. We gotta get it out.
Bob!
Luckily, it captured one final image.
The rover
and
got stuck in the
it
boobies.
is
Oh.
breathtaking.
Have a nice jet.
It is breathtaking. Oh, a vape. It's a vape and Mr. White. Holy shit. I like this one. It's good. Research with guns. The only ones that I saw from them before is their videos about mega church pastors. It's really funny. Their videos are kind of, they're kind of brain rot sort of thing. Let me see. Where is that? Because I remember watching them a long time ago, and they have skits about this one, G's for Jesus. Mega church pastors steal 360,000 in Christmas donations. Oh my god, they're amazing, dude. Maybe I should react to them as well. I feel like I should react to these skits. They're amazing. So dumb. G's for Jesus. Yes.
price Jelk. Perhaps greater than the Library of Alexandria.
This is Dobby from Harry Potter.
Oh my god, I love it. I should watch more of these. If you guys haven't seen them before,
Incense burning ritual.
dude, they're amazing. Is this the first time you guys see this before? Probably not, right? Oh my god, this one is from like Joe Rogan. Top G, are you a top G? What does it mean again? Gangsta. Alright, gangsta. Oh man, I want to watch the one with G is for... What the hell? The Lost Tapes. Oh. Maybe next time. I'm gonna watch the G is for Jesus. This one's good. This one's good right here. What the... Mega church pastors try Dungeons and Dragons. G is for Jesus. Yay. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna end stream. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ugh. Ugh. They'd probably think I was rich with all the anime figures I have. Oh yeah. 3,000 years from now, the archaeologists are gonna think that you're one of the richest person alive during your time because all of the anime figures. Or the richest with all the Warhammer figure. Oh yeah. Indeed. Indeed. Man, I wish I didn't learn what jelk means. God. Why didn't anybody stop me from searching what it means? Is it a Gen Z thing? Or maybe it's been around for a long time. I don't know. I don't want to think about it anymore. Anyway, goodbye. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I'm gonna have to cook some good food.